So my main client acquisition method is sending out cold DMs on Instagram, and for the past week or so, I'm confident that I've sent about 500 DMs trying to get clients. I've got some calls booked that I will hopefully close, and I will walk you through a step-by-step framework, showing you what has worked for me, what has not worked, so you can hopefully do the same. Because I get these questions a lot, like what is your outreach method? What's your offer? Who do you outreach to? So hopefully this video actually answers your questions and you guys leave me alone. So the number one thing when it comes to outreach, and the most important thing that makes up like 90% of it, is your personal brand. So I'm going to show you some profiles that I actually think look good and some profiles that I don't even think are worthy of landing clients. Because if you have like those stupid canvas slides and like a blue profile picture and shit, no one's going to take you seriously and you just look like everyone else. You look like a bot and you're going to get ignored. But yeah. Also, when you post those canvas slides about how you can increase your conversion rate by 25% and shit like that, it gets people's sales guard through the roof and you're gonna get blocked before even reaching out. So what's the point? So Yusuf right here looks high value, posting normal posts of him traveling, his passport, whatever, just normal stuff. It doesn't look flashy, but at the same time he looks high value and like a business owner. And most importantly, I like that he posts content, because that's a big part of a personal brand. Posting content, and as you can see, there's a link to his YouTube channel. Overall, this is like the ideal profile that you should outreach with. Moving on to Costin, basically the same thing. He posts normal lifestyle posts, obviously, nothing flashy, no flashy bio. He looks less like a business owner, but he looks high value. He looks normal, like a normal person. And again, most importantly, he's posting content, he's posting reels, and he's crushing it. So I also really like this profile. He has a decent amount of followers. That also counts. So no offense to this guy, but this is exactly what you shouldn't be doing. All these posts and shitty profile picture, hashtag copywriter, I work for businesses, blah, 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 portfolio. This is just not high value. It just gets the sales guard up. So I wouldn't say this is ideal. So also stuff like this, like a logo, not showing yourself, no content, just posts like these with text, and again the logo, this is not a personal brand. This is like the complete opposite of it. So now that the most important thing is out of the way and you basically have an advantage over everyone, it's time to craft your offer. So for example, this is a shitty example offer. I can increase your conversion rate by 25% in 15 days or I don't get paid. So instead of saying I can do your email marketing, I actually say the results that I'm gonna get you, right? So it's really simple. Try to make it irresistible. Try to make it sound really good, and just be creative, right? Because creativity will really get you through this entire hurdle of outreach. So after you send your outreach, there's a chance that you won't get a response at all, or you might get ghosted or left on scene. That's where follow-ups come in, because like those people don't know you and you're coming here and you're offering something. So you have to follow up as much as possible, but not just following up saying like, hey, did you see this? Hey, blah, blah, blah. You follow up with value, because these people don't trust you yet, right? You have to let them trust you by sending them actual value, like for example, a loom, a sample, a framework that they can actually apply in their business right now. So that way they can trust you more and they could see that you're actually legit. So follow up with value. And you have to be so convinced that you can help them that you're just constantly after them, because you know what's good for them, right? But obviously don't be desperate. They're just a person. But again, just keep following up, because they're busy people, right? Something might have came up while they were reading your message, stuff like that. Even after you land a client, you might have to keep following up. Like, hey, I delivered the service, whatever. If you're scared to be persistent and to follow up until you get blocked, let me just tell you that you will never land a client without having to follow up. Like, you'll have to at least follow up one time with a prospect in order to land them, because that's just how people are that are in business, that have a business. They're very busy. Yeah, my phone died, but anyways, another thing is, don't ever say the price in the DMs, because they can easily ghost you, right? They can easily block you and ghost you. But on a call, they have to justify themselves in order to actually reject the price. So try to get on a call as soon as possible. And I know there's a lot of friction when it comes to sales calls, so try to decrease the friction. So for example, if they're replying to you right now, you can say, let's hop on a quick 30-second call. And what that's gonna be is not a sales call. You're just gonna get to know each other, and from that call, you're gonna book a sales call. So instead of actually saying it through text, I would recommend just doing it over voice call. That way you have a way bigger chance of actually booking the call, and because you build a better relationship with the prospect, it's going to be harder for them to actually ghost you, right? When it comes to the call, and they will actually show up. So a big part of having a client is the relationship. So you kind of build on that from the beginning. Also, if you're good with people, you have a huge advantage over everyone else, because if you're a nerd, you're better off hiding in your room doing e-com, because what service-based business actually is 90% relationships, right? All those people that you see that are succeeding with service-based business, it's not because they're the best at what they do. Maybe they eventually got to that, but at the beginning they were very good with people. They are good at social interactions, all these things. Basically, your client has to be your business partner instead of the boss-employee dynamic that a lot of people are going for, even though that's what they're running from. When you're not good at taking the lead, your client will basically end up bossing you around, and there will be that boss-employee dynamic when you're literally running away from that. So have a personal brand, an irresistible offer, follow up as much as possible, and be good with people. Like, if you apply these 4 things, I promise you, you will eventually land a client. And by the way, think for yourself. Don't really take my advice literally 100%. Try to think for yourself. Don't be a bot, like I said in the beginning of the video. Think for yourself. You're a human being. You have a brain. Don't be stupid. If you need more help with this, you can DM me on Instagram. Sorry for cutting the video so many times. I'm pretty low on energy. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, don't forget to leave a hate comment.